my mother had called me. My mother had called me right before I was ready to go live, man. Blame her, y'all. I'd have been here on time. What's up? We back. We back. I ain't really had too much to talk about today for real. I got K Flock indictment. K Flock getting a sad dose of reality right now, man. That's what K Flock getting. A sad dose of reality. Because all the guys that he was gang with, all his gang members, is on stand right now testifying on. See, that's why I never really dealt with gangs. You know, because everybody in the gang ain't the same. You know, because people join gangs for different reasons. You know, some people join gangs because that's, you know, the neighborhood they live in, neighborhood they from. Some people join gangs for protection. Some people join gangs because they can't stand alone. You know, so you got these type of situations where the whole gang get indicted. People true colors start to show. You know what I mean? And I think that's what K Flock is saying right now. People true colors is showing. People that he thought that was his peoples that he'd have ride or died for is testifying on. It's dirty work for real. Really disgusting. That's what people do. One of the guys, he even supposed to did the shooting for him. And he out this bitch telling. Check out my man YBS Scholar, man. That's my shit right here.
Let's go with it, baby. I've been trapping way too damn hard. I need to slow it down. They put me on some phony shit, hopped out on me and pound. I ain't tripping about it, I be good, my lawyer best in town. Track up, come to the block, shit drive. They know it's me in the hood. Hop out the car, my neck wrist shining. I hold it down for the game. Said I was done, but lean, I lied. That should be easing the pain. I watch a bitch straight text how fast when I fucked as soon as I came. I keep a baby everywhere I go, cause I know it come with the fame. I ain't trying to go back to riding them honest. I'm trying to get them Hussein. I remember when I had 10 in my name. I spent that shit on the chain. Or get on the plane, switch up the scene, spin that little shit on the bitch. Time okay, they box me straight in, put my little man with a switch. Stay out the way, it's up, they trying to get active, seeing me ready to blitz. I need a bitty that right out of work, go home and chill and stay out the mix. I only can, I let a whitey pull up, get some gas from right at the Ritz. Told my mother, don't throw the tennis shoe boxes away, cause them ain't kicks. I got heart and get some M's to help my niggas, cause they gon' crash. We be clutching on extensions with attachments, we live fast. Shop open, place your order. Price drop, you get a quarter. Dirty soda, necklace water. I've been trapping way too damn hard.
I need to slow it down. That's why I be at school.
Some phony shit hopped out on me and pound. I ain't tripping about it, I be good. My lawyer best in town. Track up, come to the block, shit drive. They know it's me in the hood. Hop out the car, my neck wrist shining. I hold it down for the game. Said I was dusting the lean, I lied. That should be easing the pain. I watch a bitch straight text how fast when I fucked as soon as I came. I keep a baby everywhere I go, cause I know it come with the fame.
I ain't gonna lie, I gotta check out. He just dropped the album. I gotta check that shit out. The songs that he released from it, I'm fucking with both of them. See, niggas on there know a lot of people be getting hip to Baltimore music through this page, man. See to my man Birmingham Plug. He posted YBS Go. He posted YG Tech earlier. Be trying to tell artists from the city, holla at me.
Tricky going crazy. My niggas ain't going for none of that. And I'm going to the top, I ain't coming back.
I be trying to tell rappers from the city get with me. They be bluffing. One promo. Get you in front of a whole different audience.
Girl, he don't like it's 18. Hold on. 18 is right here. It's right here.
Y'all know they not sending out notifications, y'all. So we probably ain't gonna, you know, get live to really by 11. That's when everybody gonna come. That's the typical time.
Oh, what's up with y'all?
That's the party?
Y'all
Yes, this is. But you know you gotta pay a fee to get in here, right? $2 or more. I swear to God. Nah, this is how this go. If you don't got the money, you can leave.
I know we got that money.
Yes. The last bitch that I had tried to dog me. I ain't even gonna lie, she scarred me. Y'all be sharing your hoes with them brookies. All this water on me got a real soaky. Got me standing, I phone on the brick. I'ma come get you out them Vickies. Walked in all hundreds, no 50s. Send a pic of that pussy, you miss me. She keep saying you mine. Told the bitch that's cool. Said I man keep lying. That's what them broke niggas do. I be all on her. Tell me what you trying. I know that pussy ain't, but you still mine. Looking like a nigga's. I come through. Another on my. But it ain't true. I'm good. What it look like? Me without money don't look right. 50 and all hundreds it look like. Get it now for a good price. Do a dub. That's a good night. Crush the green bean and I took flight. I got you.
Yeah, they on some bullshit, y'all.
When I'm done, what I'm doing, I pass. I got up betting on the books. Can you fuck better than you look? I like the cup better when it's took. I spent 5,000 on a look. Yes, I be all on her. Tell me what you trying. I know that pussy ain't, but you still mine. Looking like
yeah, see, we ain't on the track. We ain't on the drill music in Baltimore, man. It's a drill scene, but it'll never get played over here. I promise you. But let's get rolling. Yeah, Miss All y'all, they not sending out notifications. I think I need to lay off for I think I need to lay off for these other content creators, man. That's why they be playing with my channel, man.
Well, it doesn't look like we're flying out pay now.
Damn.
Don't laugh too hard, it might impact everyone.
Yeah.
Never plane on fire. I think this is a scare tactic, y'all. I ain't talking about the planes crashing, but the planes catching on fire, the planes almost hitting other planes. I think that should happen a lot more often than, they was ever showing us for real. Have y'all seen this girl right here about the track star? Hold on. Before we get into the topic, we gotta let some people get in here. Matter of fact, this podcast should be out.
You been
No Rap Cap BG interview. That should be out. No Rap Cap BG interview. See what I had to say about whack goofy ass. Oh, they just dropped it 2 hours ago. Man, see the No Rap Cap, y'all. Make sure y'all check them out, man. Before we get in the K-Fly.
I love betting on the NBA with FanDuel. Especially.
Yeah, they fucking me over, y'all. Like it is. I just think I be too hard on niggas. I be exposing the bullshit. They don't really want that. They want the plays ran. They want the bullshit. That's how they make their money. It's just hard for me to sit around and watch people get played on. For fucking views.
Like, really passed the test of time. Like, and that dollar sign really, like, define the era. You know what I'm saying? But, to be on stage and be selling out arenas, like, with the dudes that I came into it with. And to be gone as long as I was gone, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
And still, be appreciated.
But they sent me a notification for
and people,
for Tissa Tell's YouTube channel, and I've been told them I don't want them notifications. They send them anyway. So I told y'all what's going on, man. A lot of these people in contracts, and that's who they fucking with. If you ain't in contracts, then you gonna have a hard way to go on this bitch. Well, I can't even say that. I just be talking too much. Right?
Rock to the music, like the shit just came out a month ago. Like, it's just number love, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it just was a matter, you know, everybody just, you know, getting on the same page and just, you know, understanding, you know, that it was bigger than all us, and really just wanting to, you know, get the fans what they want at the end of the day. You know, that's who you do it for, right? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the fans wanted it the way we gave it to them, and we was able to, you know, come together, figure it out, and you know, at the end of the day, man.
I want to see what you say about Whack 100.
You know, it's really humbling, man. You know what I'm saying? And it right.
More like a guy that just stand on business, don't play with my name. You know what I'm saying? He went up to the Breakfast Club a few years ago and told him like, "Oh, Trill, y'all don't play with me."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, people look at him like, you know, you ain't the guy to be played with, or the clown at all. You know what I'm saying? But it's good that he have a sense of humor and can laugh
man, that nigga thought that shit was funny as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was funny. I just off him because I slid in the comments, and I don't usually be in the comments, but they was burning him up in the comments.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I joked off him. He jokes with us. Like, it was funny, man. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, you know, man, Bird ain't never did no hard drugs, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, no lean. I know they was putting him on fentanyl. They was putting him on lean. Like, and then they was saying something about,
they was giving him
you know what I'm
everything.
saying? You know,
Man,
Wayne,
50 something, probably just retired.
While he was on stage, they was like, man, Wayne passed him some shit that sent him all the way to space.
Took him somewhere.
I'm like,
Nigga was joked out.
Nigga was joked out. Yeah, it done been some moments, man, some funny moments, man. But at the end of the day,
let's go. Come on. Let's be done. Come on. I just don't want Bird to talk or something.
Oh man,
But we do have times on you know, when y'all doing these shows, they do have a time limit that y'all got to get in and out of.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because I think Wayne was late for Houston and he got fined like $90,000. You know what I'm saying? So, you know that means to Wayne that ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga like me can't take no $90,000. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be on time. You know what I'm saying? But you know Wayne ain't want. You know what I'm saying? Probably take another hit off. You know what I'm saying? A fine. You know, for being late and having to run past the, you know, the shutdown time. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause when you in the marinas, you know, they be having a hard shutdown at 11. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't out there by 11, then they taxing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that's a fact. You heard me? No, absolutely. So I think Shorty was kind of running a little late on that one, and you know, he was just catching up on the time or whatever. I just wanted to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that we ended in a time to where, you know what I'm saying, he ain't had to take, you know, another hit like he took.
No extra money.
Exactly. Nigga ain't in for the money. Nigga ain't trying to get nothing back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I know it'd be electrifying.
Never want to pay him on the back end.
Nah, for real.
Hey, I gotta ask you this because I'm laughing while I'm even thinking about asking you because I saw you had dropped smiley faces in the comments on my shit, right? So I'm like, this bitch joked out. I don't know where this bitch at, but this bitch somewhere and he be joked out. So I gotta ask you, big brother, like, little brother from Morgan City. I know he came up there, so I was like, man, I know that wasn't about to be the new Cash Money. So I'm like, man, TDP tricked us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, BG was like,
I'm saying, hey man, man, damn, look, we chose off that too. You know what I mean?
But is he nice though, BG, as a rapper?
Yeah, it's a rapper. Yeah, he definitely nice, you hear me? But he definitely nice with the double clutching too, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm talking about, man, that boy vicious, you hear me? You understand? But hey, man, like, you know, the each his own. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I ain't the one to judge, you know what I'm saying? Nobody but Mike. That shit was, oh my God, man. You heard me? Like, I mean, at the end of the day, though, you know, if that's what you do, you know, that's who you are, you know what I'm saying? Then embrace it, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you get Lil Nas X, you know, this one, that. Like, we're in a day and time where, you know, motherfuckers embracing their sexuality, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of bisexual motherfuckers out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I was in a...
That right there.
I just want to see what he had to say about Whack. I ain't trying to steal that whole video. They can check that shit out on No Rap Cat.
Niggas is cold-blooded men, man. You heard me? Like, niggas is cold-blooded gangsters, man. Like, nigga, jump, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be hard to shake back from that.
Right. Especially a New Orleans label and what niggas stand on and what is how nigga came about this shit.
Facts.
That
niggas
right there, that's totally on the opposite side.
Niggas is cold-blooded men, man. You heard me? Like, niggas is cold-blooded gangsters, man. Like, nigga really, you know, be on some, nigga be on man time, man. You heard me? Like, and I'm talking about, you know, and I seen the interview where, you know, he, you know, tried to get out in front of it and you know, say that, you know, some date rape drugs and saying he put something in his gym saying like, and it just was like, nah, that shit don't add up, man. You look like you was having fun, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you look like a professional. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't your first time, bro. Yeah, nah, that ain't, nah.
That wasn't it.
Let's get off that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because
man,
every time y'all talk about it, give me an ugly image of what I saw. Nigga bust my eyes when I saw it and fucked me up. I wasn't even expecting that. And when I seen it, it set me back a few years.
For real, I reached out to him. You know what I'm saying? To get on the record.
Right, he was on the live and said he was.
Yeah, I would. For real.
That's what we were talking about.
For real.
Not fucking with us, and that's what he.
Nah, for real.
Shit, that's why I asked that. Nah, that's real talk. What you about to say, man?
Nah, I just wanted to kind of ask you, you know what I'm saying, after being home, you know, gone for so long, you know what I'm saying, Mardi Gras, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your first Mardi Gras, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to hear your side of it, you know what I'm saying? Your experience of it and how you think
it's gonna work.
What kind of love you got in the city, the whole
I'm trying to see what he said about whack. Yeah, that's the only way it's gonna work, man. Gotta keep it going.
You know what I'm saying? You know one thing, man. You know what I'm saying? That drum section, you know what I'm saying? You got corn, full shit, St. All, Eastern, the 35. Yeah, I'm talking about niggas coming through representing their school. You heard me? Like, I'm talking about niggas scrapping on the neutral ground. Like, man, that shit was real, man. Full shit. Yeah, I went to Abe, though. So, you know what I'm saying? I fucked it with Abe, super tough. But
Abe is a much better band in this time.
It's like niggas don't even want to be in the band no more, man. Niggas be want, you know what I'm saying? And that's crazy because, you know, niggas supposed to embrace, you know what I'm saying, getting old, man, and growing up and be like, ain't nothing cool about dying young, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, getting killed, and, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, nah, you know, these youngsters, like, they, you know what I'm saying? Like they think, you know what I'm saying? Like, getting spent on, you know, spending on so much, is, you know what I'm saying, is you know, that make you a G, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting killed at a young age, man. Like, I don't find nothing cool in that, man. You know what I'm saying? Or nothing, you know, fly about that, man. Nigga trying to get old, man. You hear me?
Right, I think that should just be triggering the nigga because you don't learn that shit until you mature and then you start having responsibility.
And a lot of the big homies gone too, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas ain't really got no real big homies. You know what I'm saying? To really, you know, get some, you know, raw and uncut and really, you know what I'm saying? Like. Yeah, man, it's wild out here, man. But you know, I try to, you know, talk to who I could talk to and get game, you know, to the ones that's gonna listen. But at the end of the day, you gotta be receptive to, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, these everybody niggas be feeling like, man, and then like, man, you niggas don't know. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, nigga done been there, done that, man. You heard me? But I ain't gonna lie, and I done been that little nigga too, though. You heard me? So I understand, you know what I'm saying, how they think that shit.
This episode is also sponsored by Vertical.com. Vertical.com, man, is the #1. Go to that place.
Bro, sometimes, though, like, you know, you got some niggas going that bitch and then they get another shot at it, but then you got some niggas getting that bitch and it be over. These people closing the curtains on niggas, man.
I be talking about that shit all the time. It seem like they know how to pick them. It's like the guys that ain't beneficial to the community, they're gonna be in and out their whole life. But then the ones that's solid, the ones that really need to be on the streets, it's like they get them niggas now, never see the streets again. You might got locked up when he might have got locked up when you was 10. You ain't gonna see that boy again until you 35, 40.
Fucked up dude, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people be catching, you know, karma and shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's like every time I done fail, I kind of landed on my feet, you know what I'm saying? But that's because, you know, even when I'm going through, you know, what I go through or doing what I do, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm a good nigga, man. I always try to, take care of my people. I always try to look out for my people, you know what I'm saying? I just, yeah, man, I think that just come from me not being no scum bucket, man. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga be catching. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Because I be looking at, a lot of niggas and a lot of niggas who be, catching. And don't get me wrong, like, you be having fucked up niggas that catch good breaks too, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, I think I be having, good luck and shit be working out for me, man, because I'm a good nigga, man.
That shit just come back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Put it out.
Yeah, good energy and shit. Yeah,
I've seen dude go through a lot of different transitions in life and always bounce back and get on top, you know what I'm saying?
And I ain't never been no nigga.
One of the best places I ever seen you at, I'm talking about as a person, just
He probably had some that shit toward the end of the interview.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you was doing your thing, I'm like, you look
process, like I just really, listen to the sound, like indeed just stepping and
Spring has sprung and Riddick.
Yeah, I ain't trying to take them boys' whole interview. I'm trying to find a specific part.
and you know what I'm saying, like, but it's like, nah, man, I gotta, just that I'm on, man. I think it's gonna be special, you know what I'm saying? Because my label was based. I still gonna beat you rich ass up though, you know what I'm saying? Like,
just want to know, like, was that just something in the moment, or was that something that y'all had already talked and then?
It just happened organically. You know what I'm saying? It just, it was in the moment. You heard me? You know
see
what
how
I'm
much the people love that?
But after it was over though, I said, bitch, I still gonna beat you rich ass up though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
butters, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I told that bitch.
Like that.
Yeah, come on, that's how we we laughed it off. You heard me? But I'm like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I'm a guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's all love, bitch. I ain't tripping, you heard me? But we still gonna fight, bitch. You heard me?
Yeah.
But it's cool though. It's all love.
Y'all make so many
about
people happy, bro, because of, like, so much of social media. We advocated for that.
Not
on this podcast.
Now you been pushing that line. You heard me? Yeah, now you been pushing that line.
We was advocating for y'all to do it as a whole, and that y'all did it as a whole. And then,
it wouldn't have been right without Turk.
We saw y'all on stage separate the whole nine, but when we saw this embrace of you and Turk, bro, it was just big. And then for to even hear Bird say, Turk did 9 years, just speak his name.
Yeah.
Thanks. It was just like,
and all that was just organic, man.
Yeah, it just felt good.
Yeah.
A conversation, but backstage.
I think we were just in the moment, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, man, come here, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Give me a hug, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him speak like, bitch, y'all been more still like, I really wanted to do this. Shit, you know what I'm saying? But, bitch, you know what I'm saying? It's all love, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all love.
That's what come with it, bro. It still was a beautiful thing to see y'all brothers actually like that. I don't think y'all know what y'all did for people outside of it, like, you know what I'm saying, that just had to watch it. They got people that have differences with people that, want to do that same thing, but it takes certain kind of men to kind of embrace it. Doing it, you know what I'm saying, in front of everybody, you know what I'm saying, it just made other niggas feel like maybe I can mend the differences I got with the niggas that I had with brothers, like, that I started out with, you know what I'm saying? So,
and I ain't even gonna lie, I felt the whole energy, like, even in the arena, like when that moment happened, like, you.
Oh, they're messing up. Is it better now? Is it me or is the video? Which one is it? Is it better now? It says the video.
You could hear the noise level rise, like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, damn, man, like, I get it.
Oh, yeah,
you hear me?
I get it. I watched it from Instagram and was like, fucking right. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think I reposted the whole nine because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, bro? You know, we quick to post the differences of the beef, but niggas, like, and I said it in my caption. Listen, nigga, y'all can talk about the differences, but like, embrace the love. Post this. You know, niggas came together on something right quick. Post that right now. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all quick to post. When they eyes with each other, but not at eyes. Post that just as well as y'all do the other shit. So
like when you talking, like when you just talking to your partner, when you talking to Boob and Hot, and you like talking about some shit like.
I think he asked about gangster too.
This shit gonna really get us up out here. Like we going dumb up. Like what that is. Like what you fighting for. What the goal is today. Like for BG that you tell your partners.
I mean, you know, the goal is really, man, just to, you know, create generational wealth, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just work as hard as I can, man, to make, you know, my kids' life better. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I
think BG son still booked, ain't he? Ain't Lord T.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you give a nigga a handout, like you know what I'm saying? But, you know, when you give a nigga a hand up, it's really different, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, challenging niggas, man, to bring ideas to the table, like, you know, and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just come together, because there's so many different avenues and ways to get to a bag, you know, like the music is the key that opened up the doors to everything else, you know what I'm saying? So we already opened up the door to the music and shit, so now let's tackle, you know what I'm saying, all this other shit with this, you know, fashion.
Everybody throw that time
around. You know, this, like, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, like trying to hustle, you know, with good niggas, man, like real niggas, like solid niggas, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, niggas that I know, you know, I could go to sleep with $1 billion in the room and wake up and it's gonna be, you know, that same me. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be $1 million in the room. Man, I ain't gotta worry about niggas, you know what I'm saying? Don't checking me in my sleep or whatever. But yeah, man, when you speaking about Booby or Minister High, like niggas already, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Booby got motion with what he pushing, you know what I'm saying? His book or you know, his key or like Booby, you know what I'm saying, like on every corner, man, you know what I'm saying, but that's a hustler for you, you know what I'm saying, like whether it's, you know, my nigga Menace, whether it's with the Airbnbs, you know, doing concerts, doing this, doing that, like niggas already, like, you know what I'm saying, like.
That's good, though. That's how your team's supposed to be. That's where a lot of these rappers fail at. They the only ones with money. But a lot of these rappers, that's how they want it to be. You know what I mean? The Young Thugs, the Boosies, I mean, they want to be the only one with money. And that is a recipe for disaster. You're going to fail that way. Everybody need to be contributing something. You understand? Even if it ain't all in the same pot, everybody got to be doing something, man, in order to make this shit work.
You know, niggas man, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, nigga come up to, man, look, I got a play lined up, man, look, you know what I'm saying? You trying to, you know what I'm saying? Look, all we need is, you know what I'm saying? 80K bitch, but we could bring back, bam, you heard me, like, man, come on, man, let's, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it's just a matter of just, you know, niggas at ages and points in their life where, man, niggas really trying to, you know, do, man, I'm trying to, you know, first and foremost, you know, do it for me and just, you know what I'm saying, like I say, get myself together and really, you know, make my kids' life better, man, and you know, with you know, if like, yeah, man, and I ain't really got too many friends these days, man. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, yeah, I'm talking about much. It's like a period, man. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you know what I'm saying? Friendships, they cost too much, man. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of niggas, man, that, you know, just be in the way, man, like, and be dead weight, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like, you just outgrow motherfuckers sometimes, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, like, you know, like niggas don't want to celebrate your wins with you, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, niggas be feeling like you owe them something, or niggas be feeling like this, that, and the other, so, you know, the niggas, you know what I'm saying, that you gonna see me with or see me around, man, is niggas that, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, they just happy for me, you know, as a man and as a friend, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's all.
BG gotta get better. He gotta get better talking and doing interviews, man. Like, I get it, you know, that's where you from, that's how you talk. But yo, on the interviews, you gotta like tone that down just a little bit, just a notch. You know what I mean?
Man, and I'm happy for them, you know what I'm saying, and we're gonna figure out some ways to, you know, get some money together, and we're gonna live our life, man. You know what
I want to ask you this. If you could squash, like, you know, like some type of differences with people, like, for us, like, you know what I'm saying, especially people that you come up with and get past it. I ain't saying that it gotta be kumbaya and it's gotta be like we locked in, like, you know, like hanging out and all that kind of shit, but we just got past the differences. Is it possible that you and Go, bro, you know what I'm saying? Because Go like family to me, you know what I'm saying? Meaning like my wife and his cousins.
I didn't like that. If y'all remember, I didn't like the fact that he turned his back on God now. Now, to hit the situation with him and Turk, saying like it was different because he had legitimate reasons to be mad at Turk because how Turk played it when he was in the joint. But when it came down to God, I don't think BG looked at it the correct way. Like, you expected them boys to keep shit going when you was the star. You was the captain of the ship. And we ain't talking about a ship that been rolling for years. We talking about a ship that just got on board. All the passengers just got on board the ship. We just started rolling. I think that was unfair, BG, to carry them boys like that. That's just my opinion.
I knew Garb with you. And I'm bringing up his name like at the end of the day because, you know what I'm saying, I got love for God as a person, I got love for you as BG, you know what I'm saying? And according to God speaking to me and talking to me, he'd be like, man, I really love this nigga BG, like, you know what I'm saying? And I was just always wondering, I saw him on stage with, you know, with the last time you was in the Empire, you know what I'm saying? He tried to make himself known to you. It didn't happen. Shit went, you know, like they made everybody exit off the stage. But is it possible that I'm just saying, I'm just so I gotta ask the real shit, bro.
Nah, I respect it and I appreciate it. You know what I mean?
Because I'm all about amending. Listen, I got partners that I fell out with, right?
Facts.
I've got to a level where I could be cordial with them, and we gotta be.
I ain't got no problems with Round, bro. Listen, I ain't got no problems with Round, man. I wish Round, you know, all the best, you know what I'm saying? All the success, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, whatever he got going on and all his endeavors and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, you know, I'm on something else, right? I'm on something else, bro. You heard me? Like, I ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing. It ain't no beef. It ain't no, you know, no ill shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we got history together. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we got money together. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I got the niggas in bed. Like, I really, you know what I'm saying? Did everything I could and can't, you know, to, you know, put them in position and, you know, try to further their careers and, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I mean, hey, man, like, you know, that was that phase of my life, man, you know what I'm saying? So,
talk, right?
Not really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we done seen each other, you know what I'm saying? And it's, you know, been, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, bro, I ain't lying. Like, I'm really, like, I'm just on a different type of time. I get it. It ain't nothing personal.
Yeah, it just ain't nothing personal. I'm past that whole segment of my life.
Man, I'm going forward, bro.
So I'm glad that you addressed that, you know what I'm saying, to a level of being like, I don't got nothing personal.
Yeah, nah, never that, man. Like,
and I'm good where I'm
man,
at.
I ain't trying to go backwards. I'm focused on me, man. You heard me? Like, I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm focused on me and on this new movement, you know what I'm saying, that I'm creating and just,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
because he don't got no legitimate reason other than,
you know, me
and that's what it seemed like at the time. He don't got no legitimate reason to stop fuck with them boys other than the fact I just moved on. And that's cool, you know, but that's kind of fake and phony. You understand? Like, that ain't really no, you know, no real nigga shit. But if that's, you know, you can do what you want to do.
In my company and in my family and all that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, just trying to, you know what I'm saying, go, like, man, I ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing personal. It ain't no beef. It ain't no none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, You know, that's why when I be seeing shit, when niggas just be constantly speaking, I be like, man, what you talking about? Because I'm not even on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like,
nigga hurt. PG? The fuck? You just cut the niggas off. Like you gotta put yourself in their situation. They probably thought once he came back home, shit was gonna get back right. Like when you hear God speak about it, he say once he got his shit back in order, he was reaching out to BG. BG was shitting on him. What more can you do? You know, you can't get locked up with him to visit him. So it's like, I don't know, I ain't really feeling BG on that, but like he his own man, he can do what he wanna do. But I knew he ain't had no legitimate reason. And it shows they ain't got no legitimate reason.
man, bro, like, come on, man, get off the gas. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you, man? I'm
totally get it. Like, I get where you at. Like, I totally get where you at, bro.
Come on,
you
man.
know,
Like, you trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but yeah, I feel like, you know, like,
I'm just saying, like, come on, bro. You ain't talk to a nigga in like 10, 11, 12, bro. You don't even know me no more for real. Like, I don't even, like, bro, I was, it's like, come on, man. Like, yeah, man. Like I said previously or earlier in the interview, like, sometimes you just outgrow people, outgrow situations, and, you know, it just is what it is. It ain't no hard feelings, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, I'm on something else, man.
I'm going to get off that, but I want to ask you this.
Man, you could at least get them niggas a feature. Give them a boost. Man, look, we can't do what we did before. But I give you a feature. I give you something to elevate you. Like, you give something for guys. But, hey, I mean, that's just a decision to make. It just seems a little flawed to me. If everything is true, because this is the thing, yo, when BG got booked, I'm sure them boys fed up. Yeah. I'm sure that. That's how I shift to a BG gotta get better at talking.
Because I was all the nigga wait this bell call. Bell call to visit.
Like, man, bro.
You ever had a conversation with Baby about like that situation?
Yeah,
this is Whack 100 right here.
On that YouTube, like especially like Whack 100. Like you been saying that shit.
This is what I was looking for right here.
I promise you, I don't like.
Yo, this shit be killing me, yo. How it sound now? Maybe if you take the charge out. How it sound now? Still bad? It's straight now? All right, appreciate it. What's up, Siobhan?
Like, cause it's like, for what?
Like, why you doing that though? Like,
bro, you come on, man. Like,
as a whole.
Like, man, bro. Yeah, man.
You ever had a conversation with Baby about like that situation?
Yeah, that's a fact. Come on, of course you heard me, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, like, man. Man, bro, I don't even want you heard me like
doing his own thing,
yeah,
whatever,
for his own freestyling, man. You heard me exactly, man. Because Ron ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, got, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and him got a 100% total, you know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga, but he just be talking, man. You heard me?
And you never ran across him ever in real life?
It never, man. I talked to that nigga one time, man, the first day I got out, man, when Baby, you know what I'm saying, came got me, you know what I'm saying, he put him on FaceTime, you know what I'm saying, and we, you know, hollered at each other when I was young, you know what I'm saying, he welcomed me home.
You talking about Whack 100 and them snitching allegations.
And that was that. That was the only one. And the next thing I know, like some months, you know what I'm saying, he come. But yeah, I only spoke to this nigga one time in my life, man.
Nah, it's real shit, man.
Hold on, before you get out here. The new album, bro. Like, you know, saying we got the new album coming out. It's
new album.
I really move on.
Completely off.
So Hey, come on, man. I can't let you just change. You know who I am and what I stand for, and you know what I represent as an artist, man, and what my fans want to hear from me. You know what I'm saying? So I push down a little bit.
Do the content have to change with the?
All right, let's get back to the regular schedule program. All right, so yeah, it's hard to listen to BG, man. He gotta do some media training or something. Like, it's cool being who you is, I'm who I am, but you gotta at least be able to articulate better than that. Yeah, man. Did y'all see this?
We have a shock.
Man said he was held captive in a room for 20 years by his stepmother and set the house on fire to escape. Yo, look at this shit. This is crazy.
Story from Waterbury, Connecticut, where police say a woman held her stepson captive for more than 2 decades. And he was only discovered after he says he set a fire in the family home for attention. CBS Mornings Plus co-anchor Adriana Diaz looks now at what really were horrific conditions that the man reported. And as we sometimes do, we warn you, details here are disturbing.
Kimberly Sullivan stood in a Connecticut courtroom yesterday accused of cruelty and abusing her stepson for more than 20 years. Police say the victim, who is now 32 years old, told them he was kept a secret his entire life, locked away in his 8 by 9 foot room since he was 11.
Dang.
The emaciated man, who at 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighed only 68 pounds when he was found by police. According to the affidavit, he also told them he would only be given 2 cups of water a day, sometimes being forced to drink out of the toilet, and says he was only allowed out of his room to do chores for Sullivan. He says he was pulled out of school in the 4th grade and had no contact with anyone. But last month, the Waterbury Fire Department was called to the home for reports of a fire they say was started by the man in his room. The man told first responders he believed it was his only way out. He was taken to the hospital, and that's when officials learned the details of his living conditions.
He lit that fire knowing he could very well die, but he'd been locked in that room for 20 years. And for 20 years, you've been trying to get out of that room.
An attorney for Sullivan denied the claims of a...
We have a shocking story.
I wonder how much time they give up for that shit. She probably catch 5 years. Fuck that man whole life up. Hey, yo, but check this out. How many of y'all seen this story right here, y'all? Now, I seen this, but I didn't cover it because it ain't really sit right with me. So a couple days ago, right? Let me go back. Because I should have did a video on this because people need to see this fucked up ass shit. Couple days ago, right? I did I ain't no video. I'm talking about. I seen this story of this woman, right? That supposed to have been exposing her boyfriend. Said the boyfriend was trying to, I guess, groom her 10-year-old daughter. Now, I didn't cover this story. And I seen it relatively early. I seen it a couple days ago. But she put out this fucked up ass narrative on this dude. And kind of find out all that shit was a fucking lie, yo. All of it was a lie. How many days ago was that? A couple of days ago. Fuck it. I think they got everything on this thread. Want to go to how I found out about it. All right, so look. Did y'all see this? Let me show y'all this. So it started off with these messages, right? You see the context of the messages. This is supposed to be him talking to the little girl. She released this stuff to her whole Facebook following. Wild shit for real. Disgusting, right? Come to find out, y'all, this girl fucking lied. If she need to be charged for this. She need to be charged for this, man. All right, so this was somebody said. Because her original story was she got this from my daughter's phone. But then she released text messages, right? Between her and the guy, where she say something about the school or some shit like that. So these are text messages she released between her and the guy. So you calling my daughter a liar? I'm not calling her a liar. All right, so this was somebody said right here. In the post, she says her daughter came to her crying about the messages. In these texts, the daughter is at school and the mom found them in her phone. When he asks, when he says, ask the daughter, the mom declines and says, why is she gonna ask her daughter something like that? But I thought the daughter brought it to her attention. The story isn't adding up. These messages show the mom being mad. He told people about it. And that's when she called the cops. This whole thing seems like some manipulation tactic gone wrong and now somehow trying to cover their tracks. So she lied on this dude, man. Post this picture all over social media and every fucking thing. So this is somebody in his family texting him. Man, you better had not did that or said shit to that baby. I will hunt you down myself, but you looking more and more innocent as time flies. This ain't her first time lying on a man about this. And it ain't going to be her last. I just hope you get her arrested and sue the fuck out of her for this BS she has caused once you clear your name. It's actually her writing those messages. She is texting from one phone and replying from another. She did the same thing a couple years ago to her daughter's father. Those who know the case will and have said, nah, not this again, because she had done this before. Yo, this is fucking crazy, man. Hey, Fly Guy shit, I don't blame you, man. Yo, she really did that. I wish I could. What the fuck is that girl name? Because she need to be exposed. Because, you know, just as many people posted that story, only saying one person. This is the only page I seen. The People's Perspective. This is the only page I seen recanted. The only page I seen. Ain't no other, and that shit was all over social media a couple of days ago. I'm glad I stayed away from it. All right, look. 3 days ago, man like this make me sick. All right, so this is how she did it. She posted these screenshots from the phone. Where the fuck is her Facebook page at? Because that was attached to it at first. So they ain't clipped the Facebook page. I need to show y'all this girl, man. Motherfucker need to put her ass on strike. She shouldn't be able to get a man nowhere within 100 miles of where she live for playing this dirty ass game like that on that man, y'all. That shit fucked up. Could have got that man killed, man. The fuck is that shit at? No, I saved the shit. No, I see that shit. But niggas stupid because she ain't bad looking. So niggas, it be other guys. It'll be other guys that try to follow up until she get done, until she do the same thing to them. And but women like this need to pay, man. Shouldn't do this to people. All for clout. She got the clout she wanted. She pulled a Dr. Umar Johnson daughter move. Probably wanted to go on interviews and shit. can't find it. I know Asian Doll is going in on Kayla B. Have y'all ever said this? Yo, she have been going in on this girl, man.
See a famous person, this them. Brother! Sister, I love you. This my brother. He gonna shoot for me. Brother! Every time a famous person come. You doing? I love you, twin. Hello.
They're going to end up fighting. That's what's going to happen between them two. Because Kayla B is scrapper. I don't know if Asian Doll is scrapper, but she going to have to be because Kayla B going to punch her in the mouth when she see her. She be going in on this girl, though. Shit. God damn it. Hold up. I fucked it up. That YouTube, they really doing this dirty tonight, y'all. They must ain't send out no notifications. They about sick and tired of me. They say, man, we ain't send out no notifications tonight. It is what it is, though, y'all. We gonna fight through it. I just gotta lay off their favorites. All right, so she went in on it, like I said. So listen to this, y'all. So she said she's so in love with Vaughn. Bitch, bring him up with every beef she got going on. Vaughn already lived in Atlanta with a bit. He literally been saying there with his own life going, this B is sick. She moved to Atlanta when me and Vaughn started dating. And I moved in with him with the F line. Whole Vaughn. Like B, he has other sisters. And you have other brothers. You so obsessed with that man. Like, oh, she been going in on this girl for days. I whipped so many times she stole a U-Haul truck and moved to Atlanta with no crib. Your last name not even Bennett. It's Wilson. You don't even got Von Daddy last name. So she's saying that a lot of people been saying that Kayla really like Von for real. Like on some old sexual shit. Vaughn got all his sisters' names tatted except for her. And she the main one on in that saying his name 1,000 times. Like she was his wife. That'd be sick and wish Vaughn was her nigga. All his other sisters act like sisters and not like girlfriends. B got other brothers she don't even post or mention, but want the world to know Vaughn was her brother. She was secretly in love with B. Seek help. How you beef with all his exes and baby mothers and his other sisters? Sit back and mind your business. Yeah, she been going in on her, man. So she stole his money. She stole his shit when he died. When Vaughn died, you stole his designer clothes, suitcases. You a bum. Why would taking his shit be the first thing on your mind? With A, B, and don't say you wanted something to remember him from, cause B, one shirt could have done it. You took a whole bunch of stuff and didn't even ask his mama. Now she's saying she a thief. Yeah, but she been going in on her, y'all. That's gonna end in some type of physical altercation. So you got a guy from Texas saying Bun B stole his idea.
I'm lying, boy. Boy, I know you motherfucking lying, bro. Bro, I know, bro, let me see this shit, bro. Bro, I know you goddamn lying, bro. Bro, what the... Bro, Bun B, bro. Dog, you did...
So this is his cover art. This is Bun B's.
I don't even got no words for you, bro. I'm an upcoming cook, bro. The least you could have done, bro, is pay homage, dog. You covered up Bud Burger, bro. Dog, you stole the whole concept. Bob's Burgers got an O. It's a U. And you covered it up over Trill. I just dropped the whole tape, bro. The least you could have did was pay homage, bro. Support me. I'm an upcoming artist, bro. That's fucked up, bro. Nigga, you got 1.4 million followers, bro. And if your team did it, it's wrong. Slap them in the back of their head.
Upcoming, bro, I'm grinding. Underdog, this why we can't make it out.
Man, them niggas, it's always stealing going on, man. Where do I stop? I've been chasing my dreams so long, this search for someone this big to take my art ideas and run with it. Not only you covered my name, but you never even acknowledged me or my grind. I stand outside on 2 barbecue pits to make my dreams happen. To do something you did 60 years ago. You had your shine, Bun B. I'm a fan. I can't even believe my eyes. I would never disrespect the OGs, but enough is enough. It's time to get treated like we here to stay. You ain't even come and show love one time. Been eating them nasty ass burgers since you opened. Tell your team they wrong. That shit say Bud Burger. Bud under the trill, my guy. Yes, this idea from Bud Burgers, but I've been working on this rollout so long. The least you could have done was said my name, Bun. What y'all think about that, man? Do Bun B owe that, man? He really did cover your name and put Trill right there. What y'all think, y'all? Shit. Bun B wild for that. But what you expect from a nigga that got on the stand when he ain't had to? People be expecting too much from people. Motherfucker got on the stand and fucking testified that he shot the dude and cried on the stand. Like, nigga don't stand on nothing. Hey y'all, what happened with Nike and Cenat? So Nike separated, parted ways from Cenat after bathroom incident involving a 16-year-old. Like, what is this about? Is anybody familiar with this? It said Nike, we're committed to upholding the highest standards of integrity, respect, responsibility. Following recent events involving Cenat, we have made a decision to end our partnership with him effective immediately. We believe in fostering a culture that aligns with our values and the communities we serve. Our focus remains on supporting athletes, creators, and individuals who embody the principles of respect and inclusivity. What happened? Does anybody know? Is anybody familiar with that situation? I ain't heard nothing about it. Cenat, 16-year-old.
According to the direct.
I got that little chat GPT to my computer. The fuck did he do? For recording a 16-year-old. He recorded him in the bathroom. What the fuck? Man, these streaming dudes are weird, y'all. All these little streamers are weird as a motherfucker. They all weird. I didn't call Cenat out before. Yeah, then you gonna see it like that. You said audio messed up again? God damn, yo. So they playing with the audio, playing with the numbers. Jesus Christ. Can I get a break out this bitch? No, it ain't about petty, it's just about real. They don't have a case on it, y'all. So it's a Twitch star Cenat to see backlash from online community after the video of his interaction with his friend Rakai surfaced on social media. On March 12, 2025, a 28-second video went viral on X showing Kai knocking on the bathroom door while Rakai was inside, telling the 16-year-old content creator to open the door. The two-time streamer when it said, Oh, what the fuck? I messed it up. He said, Rakai, open it. And he told him he was taking her. One of Kai's Cenat associates opened the door and showed Rakai in a compromised state. The Twitch streamer then grabbed the latter's phone and showed it to the camera. This video has gone viral on X, eliciting reactions from hundreds of whatever, adding that Nike and Twitch should see the streamer's actions. Oh yeah, it is wild. See, the thing is, they really these companies don't care because that's what they promote. They want fuck shit. You know what I mean? So if they probably been saying this. From what I understand, he been doing wild things to the 16-year-old. Down, man. Somebody said that's normal. Stop trying to cancel. Yo, all them streamers weird though, y'all. You gotta think, a lot of them guys, they do content geared toward children. And they grown ass men. Alright, so let's get to what we came here to talk about. Did y'all see this? Lil Ronnie's baby mama is facing backlash for flexing money days after asking fans to donate following her loss. See, yo, this is where people go wrong. Having security on deck and doing shit like this is not going to keep you safe. If somebody was to spin the block right now with security on deck, it'll be so many fucking casualties out that bitch because security ain't paying attention. So she flexing with GoFundMe money. But it is what it is. I ain't gonna, get on our heels about it. But it is wild. Somebody look at this. Check Stephen A. Smith career highlights.
This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game of basketball. He has small hands. He can't catch the ball. He's got bad feet. He can't really move, even though he's mobile. Doesn't really know what he's doing. Doesn't have a post move that he puts to memory that he can do 2 times in a row. He has no game whatsoever. Plays no defense.
Yo, why they doing
doesn't
that
have the
Stephen
heart,
A?
the passion, or anything that comes with it. This man was a bona fide
The internet is too funny, yo. Why they do that to that boy, man? Come on, man. He probably can make the shot. He just airball. Everybody airball a shot every now and then, man. Let me show y'all a cornball. See, this is what YouTube don't like. YouTube don't like when I go after the cornballs. So Christopher Lovejoy, who is Whack 100 fuck boy, a grown ass man, y'all. Let me show you what this grown ass man posted. And this is the problem that we have. See, yo, it's hard to avoid this shit, yo, because it's like, he's a grown ass man. Look what he decided to post, y'all. So you see me, I'm always talking shit. You pushing beef. So he say, whoever this kid is, pulls up to EBK J-Bo hood and leaves with the street sign. So when somebody get killed, right? What Christopher Lovejoy gonna do? Nothing. Post one of these kids got murdered. Now this is complete clown activity. You took the street sign, bro. The street sign. And you got a grown ass clown posting it. Look, this is California drill music, y'all. Y'all, I really want to do a video, and I think I might do it, showing people how this drill shit happened. I think I need to do that, man. A real detailed video and breaking down this drill music and how they made it. How did they promote this shit to the masses? So I don't think a lot of people know what happened or even paying attention to what's going on. But yo, these blogs play a pivotal role in this drill shit. All right, so let's get to Cenat. I mean, shit, K-Fly. So K, right-hand man, was testifying on him yesterday. Right-hand man. Vance Brockington. Look, this yo right here. It's a damn shame. Look at this shit. But yo, over that bitch playing and joking, and he is on the stand currently testifying on K-Fly. Even admitted that K-Fly shot somebody for him. Like, you testifying on the person that shot somebody for you, bro. Like, that's deep. That is deep. So Inner City Press has been covering this, right? I got the indictment, K-Fly indictment. I want to read it. It's crazy that we ain't never read it before. Now this guy's covering several cases all at once. K-Fly cooperator Xavier Rosada is crossed on murdering 16-year-old on 187th Street. Like, all his friends is telling on him, y'all. All his friends, all these guys that he rode and died for, is currently on the stand testifying against him. But this is what I tell y'all. This is why I need to gangs. Because, yo, everybody join gangs for different reasons. And some of these guys that's in gangs really just clowns. They can't stand on their own. So, you know, if it ever come down to a situation like this, they going to fold like a lawn chair. And that's what they doing right now currently on the stand. It's folding like lawn chairs on Shorty. Defense, is Sugar Hill the only hill in New York? Isn't there also Gun Hill? Rosada, yeah. Defense, let's talk about Zay Munna and his verses. You don't have personal knowledge? Rosada, street knowledge. And these disputes about the meanings of lyrics. So he trying to get people to come to his Patreon. That's where he got it all broke. But we ain't going to the Patreon. Defense has asked to be heard at sidebar before a song proceeds. White noise. Lyrics. 4 apps got hit. That's a movie. Assistant U.S. State's Attorney. What does movie mean here? Rosada? Shooting. This nigga's crazy. Did you hear him say, hole in his face? That boy look like a dolphin? Rosada, yes. He got shot in the face. Rosada. I had left to make a sale. Assistant U.S. Attorney. Of what? Rosada. Crack. Back to Sugar Hill. Venue on whatever Hernandez shooting. E-Dot Baby song. Ready for War. Sugar Hill. This is dirty, yo. These niggas is crazy. What are 2 chaps? Rosada. 2 guns. No, they was his friends. No, they definitely was his friends, bro. They just fuck boys. Rosada is asked about Instagram Live. Talk about chat. A gun, right? Rosada, yes. Defense, object to emoji. Sidebar, white noise. Rosado, you pled guilty in state court to a homicide. Yes. So he pled guilty to a murder. You face 20 years federally, consecutively? Yes. Unless you get a 5K1 letter, correct? Yes. See, look, so he got sentenced on a state murder, and they try and give him a 20 years on top of it federally. Now he ready to do the most, and still gonna do 20 years. He's still gonna get that 20. They might just run it concurrent, but you still got 20 years with the state. Exactly, A1. See, but that's the thing. These drill rappers think shit a game. They don't think about jail. No further questions. Cross. You killed a 16-year-old? Rosada, yes. A good friend of my client? Rosada, yes. Defense. You use JPay to communicate about your cooperation? Rosada, no. Have you heard of dumping on a beat? Yes. Defense. So it doesn't only mean shooting. One client was a target, right? Oh no, this is a app. My bad, y'all. So Brockington was a friend. This is a app. The apps is telling to you. Everybody's trying to get a deal. Nobody wants to go to jail. Rosada, if he went to other neighborhoods. Defense. If you were on 178th Street and someone said, "Where the F you at?" How would you take it? Rosada, aggressively. Defense. Do you believe most rap songs are true? Rosada, drill rap? Yeah. All right. Eat that baby. But why is he dragged into this? So Eat That Baby must got killed. All these drill do all this killing, but don't nobody want to go to jail. Yeah, that was yesterday. That was the dude Brockington. So this other guy, he's a op. Rosada is on the opposing side trying to get a deal. Everybody want deals, man. Everybody willing to work to get some time cut off. So let's go to the paperwork. So I got his indictment. Let's go to his indictment. These kids is just fucking stupid. Like, yo, this is amazing to watch. Like they all right. I understand drill rap is they talk about crimes. Yo, but to be so blatant and obvious and open, like they're not even slick with the bars. They're not even, you know what I mean? Like they don't even got to hire a translator. Like they can just play the song and they just tell you about the crime. Like you don't have to insinuate or nothing. That's crazy. That is crazy, y'all. All right, so what is this? This is a motion for lemon. This should have some evidence that they got. 32 pages. Rap videos relating to crime should be admitted. The court should preclude evidence and arguments concerning the potential punishment and consequence of convictions. Let's go to the indictment. What they saying these boys did? These boys did a lot of fucking killing, man. Sealed indictment. So how many people are here on this indictment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was only 6 of them. From at least in or about 2017 up until the including the present, Kevin Perez, K-Flock, and the rest of the guys were members and associates of a criminal organization named Surfside, or DOA, which operated principal in the Belmont neighborhood of the Bronx, New York. Members and associates of Surfside engaged, among other activities, robberies, wire fraud, bank fraud, and acts involving murder and assault. Surfside DOA, including its leadership, its membership, and its associates, constituted an enterprise as defined by Title 18. This is a group of individuals associated in fact, although not a legal entity. Surfside DOA constituted an ongoing organization whose members function as a continuing unit for a common purpose of achieving the objectives of Surfside DOA. At times relevant to this indictment, Surfside DOA was engaged in its activities accepted interstate and foreign commerce. Man, look, we found out in that O Block trial that, yo, if you put Surfside in your bio, they can charge you with affecting interstate commerce. If you put O Block in your bio, they can charge you with activities that affected interstate commerce. It's crazy. I didn't know that at first. All right, so what the fuck these kids do? A whole bunch of young kids. Title 18. Multiple acts involving murder, chargeable under the following provisions of state law, New York Penal Code. Multiple acts involving robbery. All right. Notice of special sentencing factors. On or about December 16, 2021, in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere, K-Flock, the defendant, knowingly murdered and aided and abetted the murder of Hernandez in the vicinity of 151st Street and Amsterdam Avenue in New York, New York, in violation of New York Penal Code. Perez caused the death of Hernandez and aided and abetted the same, under the circumstances evincing a deprived indifference to human life. Perez recklessly engaged in conduct which created a grave risk of death to another person, and thereby caused the death of Hernandez and aided and abetted the same. Count 2. At all times relevant indictments, Surfside, as described in paragraphs 1 through 5 of Count 1 of this indictment, which are repeated and incorporated by reference as through fully set forth herein, including its leadership, members, and associates, constituted an enterprise, as the term is defined by Title 18. There we read that. Are they going to get into the factual allegations? Count 3. You got all these are all serious charges, man. These boys ain't never gonna see the streets again. They ain't never gonna see the streets again. His charge is worse than Dirk's. Way worse. I mean, well, murder is murder. But if you want to like count years, like their charge is way worse. Now, New York don't play no games, man. That is not the city to play in. I don't know what these kids was thinking about. Assaulted an individual with a dangerous weapon, attempted to murder an individual, and aided and abetted the same. To wit, Mason shot a rival gang member and aided and abetted the shooting at a rival gang member in the vicinity of Webster Avenue and East Fordham Road in Bronx, New York, which resulted in the rival gang member being shot in the leg in violation of New York Penal Code. Firearm offenses. They even got these boys for wire fraud. Face said they charge whatever the fuck they can get him with. Possession of a firearm. He got caught with a 22. Man, you better stay the fuck out this system, man. I'm just sitting back looking at because all these guys are young. They all kids for real. All of them. And none of them more than 25. And none of them more than 25. And they just out this bitch just shooting and killing and robbing and like they moving around like it ain't laws out this bitch. They shooting, killing, and robbing and then rapping about it. So somebody dropped a hit. Nicholas Johnson, a.k.a. Nick, dropped a bag on somebody. So he was a leader too. Level up what it is. Yeah, this whole case in his fucking rap songs. They're using a lot of rap songs against them. They're using a lot of rap songs against him. That USA versus Larkin, this Larkin case come up a lot. Like we see USA versus Larkin a lot reading these documents. It must be an important case. Trying to see what they talk about the rap lyrics. Fraudulent tax returns. And it's like all defense motions, all they do is get fucking denied. Like it's very rare. He got a good motion accepted. But I think that was a common motion. It'd have been a crime for a judge to overturn that. All right, here go the rap lyrics. The music video and rap lyrics excerpts that the government seek to introduce are admissible under Rule 403. Indeed, the rap lyrics and music in which Perez interacts with members of said side DOA, along with the allied gang third side, acknowledge his gang affiliation and reference specific criminal conduct carried out in support of the enterprise, and are relevant evidence constituting direct proof of the charged crimes. Specifically, the lyrics in the corresponding video are probative of 1. The existence of said-side DO gang, Perez membership and leadership in the gang, and Perez co-conspirators in said-side DOA. Said-side DOA, along with their allied gangs, use and threaten use of violence against rival gangs, and the ways in which members of the gangs can increase in position and stature within the gang by committing acts of violence. The lyrics and music videos do not contain speculative, theoretical, or abstract statements. Rather, they direct relate to the charged offenses by establishing the existence of a charged enterprise and the pattern of criminal activity associated with the enterprise. Look, that's what I'm saying. Like, they don't even give them, like, it's obvious. Huh? Sean. Oh. Like, it's obvious. Like, it's not even speculative. It's direct. Like, we killed Yo 3 days ago on U Block at 10:35. All the police gotta go to is U Block. Was it a shooting at 10:35? They did it. Like, it's that simple. It's stupid. The court finds that rap lyrics are not merely abstract beliefs of the defendant because the government has tied the lyrics to the actions of the defendant. United States versus Stuckey. Court properly admitted rap lyrics into evidence where lyrics concerned killing government witnesses and specifically referred to shooting snitches, wrapped them up in blankets, and dumping their body in the streets, precisely what the government accused Stuckey of doing to Darbins in this case. Meanwhile, the dangers of unfair prejudice resulting from the omission of these rap lyrics are extremely low. The government is only seeking to omit a limited number of music videos that are narrowly tailored to address issues in the case, all of which Perez or fellow gang members propagated and promoted on the internet for their followers and the public at large. Additionally, the rap lyrics are no more inflammatory than the actual charges in this case, which involve a murder. That's the same thing they did to O-Block. That's the same thing they did to O-Block. That's their rebuttal. I mean, well, they charged with murder. You know, we talking about rap lyrics. You know, that can't prejudice the jury more than they already going to be prejudiced when you're looking at a person charged with murder. That's their rebuttal. Shootings, gun possession, and fraud. Explaining that the evidence is not unduly prejudicial when it is not more inflammatory than the charged crime. See? It's not more inflammatory than the charged crime, so we can use that shit flat out. Noting evidence do not involve conduct any more sensational or disturbing than the crimes with which the appellant were charged. Based on this record, there is no risk that unfair prejudice will substantially outweigh the probative value of music video clips and rap lyrics. You talking about the case versus Lawkins, United States versus Lawkins, or United States versus, it wasn't Brown. Yeah, Lawkins, Larkins. Now we see that in like almost all these RICO indictments. They reference that case. Well, G man, what it is? That's the life they want to live, man. They want to be gangsters. They want to shoot them up, bang bang. Don't I mean, don't bitch up now when it's time to face the consequences. Everybody gotta face them. It's just sad that they're being tricked. You know, they're being tricked by this illusion that they're getting on. Because you got blogs that push bullshit like this shit right here. Not this. Like this 600 dude. Because a lot of times, y'all gotta remember, the rapper that's doing this type of shit, look, he only got 23,000 followers, right? Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all how this works. So the rapper that's crashing out, right? 23K. Show you something. Let me show you how they trick them every time. This rapper has, well, he's a bigger rapper, 454K. EBK J-Bo. So what happens is, you got these blogs. Now this Lovejoy clown, he's not one of the bigger blogs. But when you got 23K subscribers, right? Let's say he was a bigger blog. Let's say he was one of them blogs that share. Let's say he was international drill music. Let's go to international drill music. $122K. So international drill music has 122K. So when you got 22,000 followers and international drill music picks up your video, now out that 22,000 followers, your video alone, if it don't get shared, that shit might get 1,000, maybe 2. But when it get picked up by this type of page, or even pages that's bigger than this, now the numbers go up. So now you on your 23,000 followers thinking like, oh shit, my video taking off. So look at some of his number, 3466. So my videos start to take off. So now you think you're getting on, but you're not. You're not getting on. They really just exploiting you. It's really just exploitation. Because all you're going to do is end up going to prison or getting killed. These pages that do that shit, they ain't going nowhere. Okay. So Larkin tried to appeal a heroin conviction, but was denied. But he tried to appeal it based off of what? So that's how these drill rappers get tricked, y'all. That's how it happens. Let's go to a bigger page. Let's go to gang hits. No, that's not a bigger page. Let's go to Rap House. Rap House share that shit. $498K is what Rap House has. Are they real files? Let's check his views out. Okay. So say you got 23,000 followers. Rap House pick up your video. You know, they share dumb shit on Rap House. They share people crashing out, beefing, and shit like that. So they pick up your fucking video. Now your video, which is only going to get 1,000 views, now that shit might get motherfucking 156K. I'm showing you how these drill rappers get tricked out the streets. The blogs play a role in it, but nobody wants to talk about it because everybody wants to keep exploiting and making money. So nobody wants to talk about the role that the blogs play. Oh, okay. So now you like, oh shit, yo, Rap House picked up my video. Now you keep dissing. You keep dissing. They keep picking them up. Now you think you blowing up, but you're really just getting closer to your death date. They really just getting closer to the prison cells slamming. Because once these videos get picked up, they get more exposure. So you don't know who watching them. But they don't pay attention to that part. That part not even important to them. You talking about a lot of kids that's coming from nothing. You talking about a lot of kids that's ignorant. Education is low. But that's how they get tricked. They think they're getting on. Y'all know it's going to be a red moon tonight, right?
Baby, let's just talk.
At 2:25 a.m., red moon. Yeah, it's the system. But nobody wants to talk about that, though, y'all. Nobody wants to talk about the role of the blog site. It first happened with DJ Academics. And I think that's when they realized... that they can manipulate this shit. They can use this shit. You know, this is a good option for us.
That's why we stand with you. We support you.
Thank y'all for supporting.
Hey, y'all, now, y'all see this situation that's going on with this girl. They just charged her. But it's another angle of this video that show her baton actually got caught under the girl. And she was running and lifted up. And that was probably could have hit her in the head. But I don't know. Like, I ain't trying to jump out the window on either direction. But they end up charging that girl for that.
How you want your hair?
The fuck?
We have more on the breaking news here at 7.
First look photos from BMF season 4. Set censoring Lil Meech's face. The show returns Friday. Say he censored Lil Meech's face. 50 Cent funny as shit. Hey, 50 Cent, 50 Cent is out of control, man. So I guess this is season 4 of BMF. Look, yo cut his face off at the top of the picture. Yo, 50 Cent is the king fucking troll, man. Cause they chasing views. You see what the boy Suddy Nash did? You see what CSI Suddy did? CSI Suddy went to the scene and told y'all, man, this is what really happened to Lil Ron. But the whole time didn't provide no new evidence, no new information. Just some shit that he heard from somebody that supposed to be from the area that told him this. Like, all lies, man. But But I think I need to put together a video, y'all, of this drill movement, man. Start all the way back in 2012. Start all the way back with Chief Keef. YouTube probably like, hell no, they probably kick me off the internet or do some shit like that. Like they did me last time. What I talked about, the rat industry and the prison industry and their connection. They fucking demonetized me for that shit. I just gotta start playing. I gotta start playing in the rules, man. If I start playing by the rules, y'all, my channel, they're elevating. But I don't know. That shit hard to do, man. It's hard to sit back and watch that shit for real. Yeah, that whole thing, that's just terrible, man. He's supposed to know better. But like I told y'all, that goes into these kids. They thinking they can be the gangster, the hustler, the driller, the killer, the rapper. They think they can do everything. You can't do everything out here. Doing everything out here gonna get somebody hurt. That's what doing everything gets you hurt. Or if not you hurt, somebody close you gonna get hurt. You gotta pick a side out this bitch, man. You can't be a gangster and a rapper and a hustler and a family man. That ain't gonna work. You're gonna lose. That's why these rappers been losing like that. Remember the TB video? Y'all remember how they did him? That shit was horrible. What the fuck that boy name was? THF TB video. Y'all remember that video? THF TB. I think that was his name, right? That man was walking with his kids. That man was walking with his kids, minding his business. TP. That's what it is. It's TP. Y'all remember this? This is around Easter time last year, I think. Yeah, see hood, what it is? Yeah, it was TP, my bad.
Ain't no rules in the streets and ain't no inspiration they don't get bad. THFTP was shot and killed in front of his daughters and his baby moms. Baby moms and one of the kids took off running, but the shooters was standing over this man, gunning him down.
Did they ever get anybody for this? AC Hood, they ever lock anybody up for this? The fuck? Nope. Yeah, I ain't like this. This was bullshit. This was bullshit that they did this to this man in front of his kids like that. Luckily, they ain't hit the kids. Luckily, they ain't hit the fucking kids. I'm gonna put this shit on mute. They out here walking down the street. They hop straight out the car. She runs with the one child. The other child just standing there. But the other child just running. She stood there the whole time while they killed that man. Yeah, that was disgusting, man. That was horrible. But that goes into when you listen to his music. I mean, he got music dissing the dead. Like, you can't have music dissing the dead and then just be walking down the street with your kids and your girl. Like, that's not reality. I don't know what world these guys are living in. It's not reality, man. Can't do that. Can't do that. You're gonna get somebody hurt moving that way. Oh, he got a song called Bus Stop. Let's check out Bus Stop. Let's see what Bus Stop is about. Man, hell yeah. That girl probably in therapy right now. At 10 o'clock, at 11, 12 o'clock at night. That takes 600, snitch ass. I'm saying, yo, like, what the fuck did they think? Like, you can't put out this type of music and then just be walking. I don't give a fuck how long ago you let this shit came out. It's not reality, man. These drill rappers aren't living in reality. They're not living in reality. They're living in a world where they can diss, kill, drill, and still be outside with their kids. Can't do that, man. Can't do it. I mean, you can. You know, but you're going to be sacrificed. Somebody might get sacrificed in the process. I mean, if you don't give a fuck, then hey, have at it. But if you care about your family and care about the people that's around you, and I wouldn't recommend it. It probably is. Look at this shit, little kid, man. This shit, Shorty had potential too, man. He probably didn't have the drill rap. Look, it's all smiles and it's all fun and games. It's a prison coming to play. The motherfuckers start switching sides on you. Nope, now don't talk about money no more, Kerr. Ain't no money. Money? The fuck they trying to kill something? The fuck you mean? Money? They don't want no money. They want to drill, man. If they ain't drilling, they ain't. Matter of fact, look at this. Look at some of these guys was drillers.
These are notorious street figures in the prison they are currently at. Number 1, Maurice Phillips. He is a former Maryland kingpin. who is currently serving a life sentence at FCI Talladega in Alabama. Number 2, Walter Mooney Porter.
For real?
He is a former New Orleans stepper who is currently serving a life sentence at FMC Rochester in Minnesota. Number 3, Montana Tana Barnett. He is a former Baltimore gangster who is best known for being labeled Baltimore's #1 trigger puller. And he is currently serving a life sentence at USP Atwater in California.
But yeah, I was showing y'all some gangsters. You know, say by like gangsters. Showing you, I was showing everybody where, you know, for the people that didn't know what happens to gangsters, man. Very few make it out. Most of them end up like this.
Number 4, Wayne Silk Perry. He is a former Washington, D.C. hitman who is currently serving a life sentence at Florence ADX Supermax in Colorado. Number 5, Brandon Killer B. Ledbetter. He is a former Columbus, Ohio gangster who is best known as being a leader of the Short North Posse, and he is currently serving a life sentence at USP Pollock in Louisiana. Number 6, Peter Pistol Pete Rolock. He is a former Bronx, New York gangster who is best known as being a leader of the Sex, Money, and Murder gang, and he is currently serving a life sentence at Florence ADX Supermax in Colorado. Number 7, Reginald Rockin' Reg Brown. He is a former Detroit gangster who is best known as being a leader of the Best Friends gang, and he is currently serving a life sentence at the Lakeland Correctional Facility in Michigan. Number 8, Richard Grundy. He is a former Indianapolis kingpin who is currently serving a life sentence at USP Pollock in Louisiana. Number 9, Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols. He is a former Queens, New York kingpin who is currently serving a 10-year sentence at the Jefferson Correctional Institution in Florida, and his current release date is October 20th, 2032. Number 10, Jimmy Macazo Cashmere. He is a former Miami, Florida gangster who is best known as being a leader of the infamous Zopound gang, and he is currently serving a life sentence at the Mayo Correctional Institution in Florida. Number 11, Kawasi Wilson. He is a former Millbrook, Alabama kingpin who is currently serving a 32-year sentence at FCI Talladega in Alabama, and his current release date is November 12, 2049. Number 12, Ross Ubrick. He is a former internet kingpin who is best known as being the founder of the Silk Road website, and he is currently serving a life sentence at USP Tucson in Arizona. These are notorious street figures in the prison there.
That's what gangsters. That's the end result for gangsterism, man. That's what people want. I recommend motherfuckers stay home. Yeah, man. Fuck that gangster shit. You can have that shit. If you made it out, fucking salute to you. Congratulations, because more times than often, life in prison is the end result. Straight up, man. Fuck that shit, man. That jail shit, that prison shit, that shit ain't what's happening. I promise you ain't what's happening. But, you know, drill music don't talk about that. Drill music just tell them to spin till they dizzy. You know what I mean? You gonna get away with it. Trust me. That's what they telling y'all. You gonna get away with it. Trust me. Just keep doing that shit. Eventually, they'll come with a federal indictment. Keep beating state charges. But y'all, I appreciate everybody that tapped in, man. It's 12:22. Gonna make this an early one tonight. Yeah, man. What's up? Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If y'all can't support the platform, Cash App Baltimore Swag, share it live. Go back and check out some. I had 2 uploads that I don't think nobody's saying because YouTube ain't sending out notifications. So make sure y'all check them out. No, we ain't no late night shot tonight, yo. Fuck that. She ain't no school tomorrow. What's today? Today Friday? Today not. No, yo, it is school tomorrow. Yeah, no, it is school tomorrow. Shit, today it's school tomorrow in PA. Shit. Yeah, yo, I appreciate everybody that tapped in. It's another day of keeping you news. And I'm out. That was funny as shit, sorry, those school tomorrow. I mean, right.